LETO of GULET, also known as the Kingslayer, was a witcher from the school of the Viper. Unlike many of his kind, LETO became legendary not for hunting monsters, but for assassinating the monarchs of the northern kingdoms. The bond with Geralt of Rivia. The story truly begins on July 25th, 1270. Geralt of Rivia found LETO near death in the forests of Angren, wounded after a brutal battle with a Slizard. Geralt saved his life, and in gratitude, LETO and his fellow witchers from the Viper School helped Geralt track the wild hunt. They eventually faced the Red Riders led by Eredin. To save Yennefer of Wengerberg, Geralt offered himself to the hunt. LETO honored his debt by looking after a traumatized Yennefer for a long time, protecting her while they traveled through the Nilfgaardian Empire. The Emperor's deceitful deal. Eventually, LETO and his companions were captured by Nilfgaard. Emperor Emhyr var Emreis saw an opportunity in the Witcher. He offered LETO an irresistible deal, sow chaos in the north by assassinating its kings, and in exchange, Emhyr would rebuild the School of the Viper. LETO accepted, beginning his legacy as a regicide. The assassination of kings. In 1271, LETO's mission began. He infiltrated the ship of King Demavend of Aedirn and, using a magical device to freeze the crew, brutally beheaded the monarch. Next, he targeted King Foltest of Temeria. LETO disguised himself as a blind monk within the castle Lavalette. Seizing a moment when Foltest was alone with his children, and when Geralt, acting as the king's bodyguard, had stepped aside, LETO struck. He killed Foltest and escaped, leaving Geralt to be blamed for the crime. Betrayal and survival. LETO's path crossed with Geralt's several times as the White Wolf hunted him down. Despite their confrontations, LETO spared Geralt's life during their first duel, citing the debt he owed for his rescue in Angren. Eventually, LETO realized the Emperor's promises were hollow. Emhyr never intended to restore the Viper School. Instead, he put a price on LETO's head. By 1272, LETO was a hunted man, hiding in the swamps of Velen from Nilfgaardian mercenaries. The final choice. Depending on Geralt's choices, LETO's story can end in two ways. He can either fall in a final duel against Geralt, or find a brief moment of redemption. If spared, LETO can join the defense of Kaer Morhen against the Wild Hunt, fighting alongside the very man who once saved him and later hunted him. Whether he survives to travel to far-off Zerrikania or falls in battle, LETO remains one of the most complex and formidable figures in the history of the continent.